Hey, it's the Knockaround here, and today I want to talk about gatherers. I've seen quite a few videos, and as always, it just seems like those videos are from people who already have everything established, and they are well in the works, and they make it look easy. So here is my gatherer. Now, currently he has no aspect, though I will be going harvesting for armor, and he's not going to have a weapon. And I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about something for the rune book, but he's not really going to be a fighter at all. Basically just bringing out things if in more dangerous areas. But then again, I might not even bother mining or lumberjacking in a more dangerous area. So I haven't really decided. Originally, I watched a video and he was going to be a macer. And as you can see, I kind of still have the leftovers. There's macing. I already got rid of the arms lore and the tactics. And there's no way without solid fighting skills that's even worth it. And he's not going to be a fighter. So I have removed that. I have gone with 80 spirit speak, and that will eventually be GM majory. The meditation will probably go down. I currently have tinkering on there, but that is just to make my own tools. But I am making a crafter, so I'm just going to go ahead and load up my resource stockpile with tools. Where is that? Right here. So I can go ahead. Oh, I can't put in those kind of tools. All right, so chances are I will have to put them into my shelf. So if you go into the shelf, and yes, this is a brand new shelf, so it's not going to have a whole lot in it. So, so let's see. Here we go. There we go. So I will, keep my tools in here, and I'll just have my actual crafter make them. So that's really it on him. Nothing special. Let's get going. So what I've done is I've marked some runes, and I have 4 places. I'm only going to show one, but I've got 4 places, and I'm going to show you a couple other things. All right. So I've had comments where people have asked, especially for the Dexer, and Auto Dexer is right here. But I went here and I scrolled down. I went to lumberjacking, and the one I chose was right here. Now I did look and try JSON script, but I don't know. It just didn't seem to work very well, and I didn't really want to spend a whole lot of time messing with it. So I went ahead and just did walk and chop logs, and this thing has worked great for me. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. So golf and hoe, thank you. I'm loving it. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm not going to go into great detail, but I'm going to show you the basics of this. I have everything hotkeyed. Before we start, though, I do want to show you, always double check that you're tracking. So I am tracking. Now, the script likes to do this one right here, which is everything. And so generally, though, what I have been doing is just going here with the murderers. I don't know. This just seems too inclusive, but you know what? For this video, I'll go ahead and try it. I've got everything here checked: party, guild, allies, and hide, house, and ship, because I don't care if they're in their house. I don't, allies aren't going to be hunting me. Neither is my guild, and I'm not in a party. So I've got all those checked so that it hides those. So the only ones are going to be get closest. And so we'll check it out with all of these. So close that out, and I am going to recall there.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so when you recall, you have a 60-second wait before you can go ahead and start mining again. And I think that's more just to make sure that people don't have any kind of automatic scripts, any recall scripts or anything like that. So I also have invis self on a hotkey, and I have heal self on a hotkey. That way I can do it. So I am going to go ahead. I've already hit those other areas, so I'm going to start over here. I'm going to click my hotkey to get it going. Maybe. There we go. It usually pops up with this. Get your CAPTCHA done. And he starts. I'll have to start the script again because the script actually stops once the CAPTCHA pops up. And so then he just goes. I'm enjoying this. It's kind of relaxing. I can't do it for long periods of time, but it's not bad. Now, you're not going to make a ton of money with this from the get-go because you do, I don't want to say the word miss, but there's a lot of times where you can't get any usable wood. But once you get up into the 120, close to 120, I'm sure you pull in a lot of stuff. I am currently 71.5, and I've pulled the dull wood out, and that's it so far. One thing I like about the script is it tries to automatically hit any of the trees. So I always go for clusters because it'll hit everything in that cluster before it stops and starts just saying that there's nothing. So you cannot produce any usable wood. So then I go to the next tree. Now I'm just going to get this one because it's by itself and it usually doesn't have much in it. And then there we go. And then I'll hit this cluster over here. And so it'll start there and then it'll move to those there. So that's basically it. In this short amount of time, I've already gotten 72 logs. So you can see that there, 82 now. And I have gotten 10 dull wood. So you start adding up after a little bit, but it's it can be tedious and time consuming. Not everybody enjoys it, but for me, it's kind of a nice break from time to time, and I don't mind doing it, and I definitely need it. So that in a nutshell, for a newer player, this is what I do for lumberjacking. I will go ahead and show what I do for my miner. As you can see, mining is only 74, so I still got work to do there as well. But you can make some gold this way. I want to say 5K of lumber, a commodity deed, usually goes for somewhere around 25K. And oh, I almost forgot before I do, I have an oh crap button. So if all of a sudden a red pops up and they are close to me, because if they're not close, I'll watch and see how far. But if they are, I have my oh crap button. I hit this and it will automatically recall me. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. So this is it. Just Google, well, you can Google it, or if you go to Outlands Razor Scripts Ultimate Recall using tome or book as an escape, it's great. All my characters have it, so if I'm out hunting in the wild and something comes up, I can just quickly press one button and get out. So this is great. Not guaranteed to work every time, but if you have enough notice, it'll get you out. So that is it. If you would like to press that like button and then follow it up with a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps my channel. And then you want to hit that notification so you're notified when I have new videos. So as always, I want to thank you for your support and all the comments. I try to answer each and every one of them. And thank you for watching.